What's up, guys? Ruxin34 back here with another video, and today we have a pretty sweet mail day. There's actually a lot of really sweet cards, and there's also some really weird stories that come with these cards. So there's one item that didn't get here. These are actually not all from today, as I'm sure most mail days aren't, but it's like the last couple of days I've gotten all this stuff. So the first thing I got in, I actually got this in today, so these are 3 Pharaoh Servant First Edition holos. I've already taken everything out of its envelopes and bubble mailers and stuff because, I mean, nobody cares to watch me, open it up out of the envelope. Just believe me, it's from the mail. So I got these 3 cards from, I think his name is on Instagram, like Jake the Collector or something like that. These are supposed to be near mint. This one looks pretty good. I'm adding these to my near mint holo collection for LOB through Ancient Sanctuary. I have all the holos except for Dark Magician Girl, but not all of them are near mint right now. So I'm trying to upgrade some of them. Even like some simple ones like Backup Soldier. I guess I didn't at the time. I didn't really care, and I just kind of picked it up as like light play or something like that. So I'm picking these up a little bit. If you have any that I need, hit me up because I'm probably gonna buy them. So basically these look really good. Thanks, Jake, if you watch this video. Yeah, it was a good price. It wasn't much. I can't remember how much it was, but it was definitely a good price for them, and they look to be really good. So that's the first thing we got. We're gonna get a lot bigger as this video goes on. This one is it's a little bit bigger, as you can see. I've got this in a card saver because, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to grade it or not, but it is ready to be graded if I want. The front looks super good. It's a Dark Charizard, as I haven't said, but you can see it. But there is some, whitening on the back, and it's not perfect, so I don't think it would get a 10, but it might get like a 9. So really sweet first edition Wizards of the Coast Charizard card. You can't really go wrong with that. So I actually got that in on Saturday, I think, so I've been waiting at it. 2 cards that didn't come in, I'm probably not going to do a video for them, but I got 2 of the Ghost Raigekis, or they're a Japanese card, so they finally came in, but they made it here, but the problem was I needed signature delivery for an envelope for some reason. Here's a really weird story. So, as you can see, this is an unlimited Banisher and an unlimited Tawar. He's like, well, why are you even buying that, Ruxin? I wouldn't normally buy something like this. It just doesn't fit my collection anymore. But so I'm gonna show you guys. You guys already probably know my address anyway, but we're gonna cover it up anyway. You see that date right there? October 9th, 2018 was when this was being shipped to me. So I bought this in October 2018. Today is June 24th, I believe. 2019, the next year. USPS delivers these cards. So this was something I bought. This was something I would have bought 8 months ago. So it finally got here. It was crazy. It's from the Lost Duelist on Instagram. There goes a very loud car. Neither him nor I even recall this transaction. So I got these cards, and we're not really sure when I bought them. He doesn't remember it. I don't remember it, but they made it here 8 months later. So I'm guessing I didn't spend a lot on them because I didn't even remember that I bought them. But they are kind of cool. So it's like Beast of Tawar. It's whoa! Look at that. What is that? It looks like a circle. That's really strange. Okay, and then 3 Mystic Tomatoes. I think this was in my phase of wanting stuff for GOAT. So I got Mystic Tomatoes. I don't really know. But so that's a really crazy story. 8 months later, USPS. I'm sure you guys have had problems with USPS, but probably not much 8 months later. So that was pretty weird. Next, we got 2 or 3, actually. These cards were actually given to me by Fernando from Instagram, F-Man or Yu-Gi-Oh! NYC, whichever one you know him by. He gave me these for free. He said he didn't want them. He didn't feel like subbing them to PSA because he said he didn't want to type them in. So he said he wants them. So I said I want them. So pretty cool. Really nice of him to do that. So we got an Ancient Gear Golem Ultra Rare for that. Next we got some pretty sweet stuff. So I bought a pretty big card from this guy, and he sent me a bunch of extras. So he taped it up all weird. He has all this tape everywhere. But he gave me a free Pikachu from Jungle, its first edition, a Charmander base set, unlimited, Squirtle base set, unlimited. He gave me a Luxray Break, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, breaks are super cheap, but it's still really cool. Then he gave me, these are sticking together like crazy, a free full art Charizard from Burning Shadows, which I don't think is worth nearly as much as like the Rainbow Rare one, but still really cool. And then what I actually bought was the Rainbow Rare one. So I didn't pay much compared to like how much they're going for. They're going for like crazy amounts. Like I saw a light play one go for $290, or was it $280? It was something like that. It was like $280 or $290, which is just nuts for light play. I was a little bit kind of. This was supposed to be near mint to mint. The front obviously looks great, but there is that edge wear, and I'm pretty sure it's not even really edge wear. It's just the factory. The printing of Burning Shadows sometimes was not great, so the edges are a little weird. But it is still in near mint condition, so I paid a pretty great price for it, so I'm really happy about that, especially with all the extras it gave me. The full art version for free, that's pretty cool. So we got the Burning Shadows Charizard there. I've been wanting that for a while, but it's been so expensive, and they just don't come up that often. Okay, here we go. And then the final card, this also has a little bit of a backstory, is a Shadowless Charizard. So I bought this guy, was supposed to be near mint plus. That's what the seller said. So I paid a good amount for it because near mint plus is really nice. So as you see, it looks pretty good. It's a little bit warped, but it's not too bad. But over on this corner, if you can see, you see that it's pretty messed up right there. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. You see that? It's kind of like bent right there. It's pretty bad. So if that wasn't there, it would be near mint, probably. But this corner really does, that really hurts the value. So I had to message the seller and I said, hey man, your card, it has a dent in it, or it's bent. Like, I wouldn't mind doing either a return or a partial refund. And now we were on Facebook, so I had paid through goods and services, so I was covered. And I was like, well, I could do a partial refund. And at first he didn't want to do as much as I was saying, because I compared it to, I called this a light play card. Let me know. You guys think that kind of dent makes this light play? In my opinion, it definitely does, because the card is pretty good, but it wasn't perfect without the dent as well. There was also still a little bit of edge wear and stuff. And then it has a pretty bad dent in the corner. So I would call that lightly played, at least. So I compared it with a lightly played sale on eBay, which was like $210. So I paid $380 for it. So I compared it with a $210, so that's a $170 difference. But since the guy I didn't want to I wanted to be kind of chill about it, so I was like, how about a $150 refund for it? And he was like, no man, I disagree. I think it's still near mint. And I was like, dude, you just can't call that near mint. Like, there's no way. And so we eventually came to the agreement of he would give me $130 and I would keep the card. So I still pay like $250 for it, which is probably a little high for what it is. But at the same time, I wanted to keep it. I actually don't want to use this sleeve. I wanted to keep it because it still looks pretty nice. And I kind of wanted to help the guy out because he was a nice guy and stuff. So I ended up keeping it and getting a $130 refund, which is not too bad. So yeah, that's the story behind this card, but it's still pretty cool. I had to sell, or I didn't have to, but I sold my other one to buy this, so I wanted to keep it so I'd have one. But yeah, so as you can see, we got multiple Charizards here. Let's scoot these over. We got a lot of Charizards here. We even got the double Burning Shadows version. We don't have the Ghost Rare Raigekis, which is unfortunate. That would have been cool. Because the Yu-Gi-Oh was a little, in terms of value, a little light on this episode. But I hopefully have a really cool card coming for that as well. So that's about it for this video. More of just a talking video, showing you guys some stuff I've picked up. And yeah, that's about it for now. I should have some videos coming in the future. Hopefully some PSA returns, more of those soon. I have 3 sets of cards out right now, so hopefully we get some good grades on those. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.